Hello everyone, this is Joe W. Today I'm reviewing Now That's I Call Music 97, Now That's I Call Music 98. Both albums came out in 2017. Now 97 artwork is my third favourite Now artwork behind 909 and 914. It looks awesome in my opinion. I like the colouring on the logo, it stands out on a desert island, surrounded by different things going on like a parachute, a plane flying by with some boats at the bottom. Really detailed to me. The 998 artwork looks amazing as well. The logo really stands out in a snowy location, the mountains behind, with some ski jumpers jumping over the logo, cable cars and the skis around it. Just looks amazing to me. Let's get to the track lists. 997 has 45 top chart hits. Disc 1 kicks off with Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee feat. Justin Bieber. Despacito remix. A really good start to the CD in my opinion. I wish it was still the most viewed video on YouTube instead of that song from Pink Funk. DJ Khaled feat. Justin Bieber, Quavo, Chance the Rapper, and Lil Wayne. I'm one. I quite like this one actually, although Chance the Rapper's verse isn't that great. Calvin Harris feat. Pharrell Williams, Katy Perry, and Big Sean, Feels. A brilliant tune, one of my favourites. Really like music and all the vocals. Jonas Blue feat. William Singe, Mama. A really good upbeat pop tune. Queen Bandit feat. Zara Larsson, Symphony. I found this one alright. I also found Little Mix feat. Stormzy, Power okay, although Little Mix's rap isn't the best. Liam Payne feat. Quavo, Strip That Down. I quite like this pop tune. The Chainsmokers and Coldplay, Something Just Like This, a brilliant dance pop tune, one of my favourites, alongside David Guetta feat. Justin Bieber. To You, a brilliant dance tune. Harry Styles, Sign of the Times. It felt like an 80s power ballad and it's a brilliant song to me, one of my favourites. Shawn Mendes, There's Nothing Holding Me Back, my favourite Shawn Mendes song, a brilliant pop tune, really like the chords in this one. Rita Ora, Your Song. I found this one okay. Ollie Murs and Louisa Johnson, Unpredictable. This is a really good pop tune as well. Bruno Mars, That's What I Like. My favourite Bruno Mars song and my favourite Now 97. An excellent synth pop tune, really like this one. Jason Derulo feat. Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign, Swalla La La. A really fun catchy tune. Katy Perry feat. Migos, Bon Appetit. I found this pop tune okay, alongside Nick Jonas feat. Anne-Marie and Mike Posner, Remember I Told You. Lady Gaga, The Cure, Camila Cabello, Crying in the Club. Those two pop tunes are okay as well. Now Horn, Slow Hands, a decent tune. Miley Cyrus, Malibu, an okay song from Miley Cyrus. Ariana Grande, One Last Time, which re-entered the charts after the Manchester Arena incident. And the song itself is alright, though it does get overplayed. Disc 2 kicks off with French Montana feat. Sway Lee, Unforgettable, which I found an okay start. Sigala and Ella Air, Came Here for Love, a brilliant dance tune, one of my favourite ones as well. Maggie Lindemann, Pretty Girl, Cheat Codes and Cade remix. I found an okay remix. The Weeknd, Walkin'. I like the music of this one, a good underrated tune. Little Mix feat. Machine Gun Kelly, No More Sad Songs. I quite like this one as well. I like the music of this one. Jax Jones feat. Demi Lovato and Stefflon Don, Instruction, a brilliant catchy dance tune, one of my favourites. Cheat Codes feat. Demi Lovato, No Promises. I found this one okay. Disciples, On My Mind, an excellent house tune, one of my favourite ones as well. Without the Cause. J Hus, Did You See? Pretty dire in my opinion. Kendrick Lamar, Humble. I found an average rap tune. Future, Mask Off. I found it dreadful in my opinion. Didn't like the vocals at all. Didn't suit the music either. Kygo and Ellie Goulding, First Time. Martin Garrix and Troye Sivan, Fair For You. Those two dance pop tunes are just okay to me, although Kygo and Martin Garrix had better years in my opinion. Rudimental feat. James Arthur, Sun Comes Up. A nice feel-good tune, that one. Hailey Steinfeld, Most Girls, kind of meh. Selena Gomez, Bad Liar. Yeah, I didn't like it at all, honestly, particularly the chords and vocals. Naked feat. Mimi, Call Me. A decent dance pop tune. I also quite liked Ray the Line. Fifth Harmony feat. Gucci Mane, Down. I found this one okay. Fifth Harmony like repeating their song titles, don't they? Haim, Want You Back. I found it alright as well. JP Cooper, Passport Home, a really nice feel-good tune, really underrated. Take That, Giants, a great pop tune here. Artists for Grenfell charity cover of Bridge Over Troubled Water with extra verses from Stormzy and Weston, and it's an okay charity cover as well. Now 98 has 46 top chart hits. Disc 1 kicks off with Camila Cabello feat. Young Thug for Havana. I found it an okay start. Post Malone feat. 21 Savage, Rockstar. Pretty depressing in my opinion. Particularly 21 Savage's rap was terrible to me. Sam Smith, Too Good at Goodbyes. An okay ballad. I also found Pink, What About Us okay, although it does get overplayed a lot. Dua Lipa, New Rules, a really good pop tune. Ed Sheeran, Go Away Go, a really good pop Irish tune as well. Cherry Proof, How Long, a brilliant pop tune, one of my favourites. I'm surprised Attention wasn't on 997. Ciencio and Little Mix, Reggaeton Lento, remix, and it's a pretty good tune as well. J Balvin and Willie William, Magente, I didn't like it at all honestly, didn't like the music or vocals. Justin Bieber and Blood Pop, Friends, an okay tune alongside Zayn feat. Sia, Dusk Till Dawn. Katy Perry feat. Nicki Minaj, Swish Swish with samples Fatboy Slim's Star 69, and I found it an okay dance pop tune. Demi Lovato, Sorry Not Sorry, Stefan Don feat. French Montana, Hurting Me, those two tunes are okay. Louis Tomlinson feat. BB Rexha and Digital Farm Animals, Back to You, a decent pop tune, I like music. Khalid, Young, Dumb and Broke, pretty mediocre to me. Maroon 5 feat. SZA, What Lovers Do, I like the song as well, and the music has a similar melody to Sexual by Naked and Dio. Jason Derulo, If I'm Lucky, a brilliant pop tune, one of my favourites, really like this one. Clean Bandit feat. Julia Michaels, I Miss You, probably my least favourite Clean Bandit song, it's kind of bland in my opinion. Alma, Chasing Highs, an okay tune. Zed and Liam Payne, Get Low, an excellent dance tune, one of my favourites, really like music as one, and the chorus fits really well. Charlie XCX, Boys, pretty bland to me. Rita Ora, Anywhere, a really good upbeat pop tune, I like this more over the years. Disc 2 kicks off with Marshmello feat. Khalid, Silence, I find an alright start. Avicii feat. Rita Ora, Lonely Together, a great dance pop tune. James Hype feat. Kelly Lee, More Than Friends, based off On Vogue's Don't Let Me Go, I find it a fine remix. Young Gun feat. Young Bane, Bestie, I like this rap tune. Mabel feat. Kojo Funds, Finders Keepers, I found it okay. Chris Brown, Questions, Craig David, Heartline, both brilliant pop tunes to me, some of my favourites. Of course, Questions has a reference to Kevin Little's Turn Me On, and Jonas Blue produced Heartline. Selena Gomez and Marshmello, Walls, I found it alright actually. MK17, an excellent house tune, one of my favourites, really like this one. But my favourite to 998 is Axel and Grosso, More Than You Know, an excellent dance tune, really like this one, the music and the chorus. Liam Payne, Bedroom Floor, yeah, decent. Duke Dumont and Gorgon City feat. Nations, or is it Nations? Real Life, I found this one an okay tune. Camel Fat and Elderbrook, Cola, not keen on this tune honestly. Louis Vert, Exo Tour Life, pretty naff rap tune to me. Big Shaq, Man's Not Hot, I'll admit, I found it an entertaining tune. Chris and Kem, Little Bit Leave It, I quite like this rap tune actually, even though I don't follow Love Island, it's not my thing. Cardi B, oh my. Bodak Yellow, terrible rap tune in my opinion, didn't like this one at all. Logic feat. Elisa Cara and Khalid, 1-800-273-8255, which is the number for National Suicide Prevention. This song has a bit of depression, but it's kind of meh. Paloma Faith, Cry Baby, an okay song from Paloma Faith. The Script, Rain, a really good tune from The Script. Rag and Bowman, Grace, We All Try, I found this one alright. Liam Gallagher, War of Glass, an excellent rock tune, one of my favourites, a great comeback for Liam Gallagher. The Killers, The Man, a great rock tune to close the disc, we like the chorus. That's the whole track lists. Here's an advertisement from an Now app, dated. Here's disc 1, I like the designs on this one. Disc 2, win a Bluetooth speaker already won by someone. Follow Now Music on all social medias. Here's that Now app advertisement again. And here's disc 1, Cool Designs. Disc 2, with a 40-inch TV already bought by someone. And here's the social media advertisement again. And here is the booklet. Pictures of each artist, information about each song, where they charted. And here's the 1998 booklet. Pictures of each artist, information about each song, where they charted. 1997 is a fine album. Has some good highlights on this one. 1998, however, is pretty mid to me. Even though it has some good highlights on it as well, but it has more of a mixed track list. As you can tell, 2017 is not one of my favourite years of music, but still has some highlights. That completes my re-reviews from 1975 to 1998. I will review the first 20 albums next. That's my re-review on Now That's I Call Music 97 and Now That's I Call Music 98. Hope you enjoyed. What's your favourite songs of these albums? Comment down below and I'll see you next video.